Hi, my name is Nafessa and I play Cameron Cook.
I'm Alex Hassell and I play Rupert Campbell Black. I almost forgot which character I played there.
Obvious, how could you? With such such an iconic name. One thing that I love about Rivals, I'm sure everyone else does, is that it's just such a quintessentially British show. Like, there's so many references pulled from different corners of British culture over the last sort of 40 years. Were there any huge culture shocks that you had sort of coming into this as an American?
Oh, I had tons. I didn't know what the loo was. I thought I was supposed to go with them to the loo. That's one. Just the whole countryside, the Cotswolds, that was all like really new for me. Some of the isms and sayings and just the culture in general, it's a whole new place for me, and it's definitely life imitating art or art imitating life. I totally understand the moments when that of Cameron coming to a new country and being an outsider and missing home and feeling moments of loneliness, being in a new country and having to find her way. So it was all just a whirlwind of an experience. But I will say, season 2, I was dug in at that point. Yeah. Like, I knew my way. I kind of missed Bristol a little bit. I was like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I kind of missed Bristol. Yeah. So season 2 felt better. I was definitely in my groove.
Any slang that you've picked up?
I mean, a lot of swearing.
I find a lot of, I find myself saying words like massive, and we don't say that in America. I find myself saying massive, or I found myself saying privacy the other day. I was like, we never, we don't say privacy, we say privacy. Yeah. Aluminium, I mean, I don't say that because that one I think is weird. It's aluminum. But there are just things I pick up and I'll talk to my friends and they'll be like, what did you just say? And I'm just like, oh, okay, I've been in England too long. Yeah.
I love that you're not just picking up slang, you're picking up the accent as well as you go along. That's
kind of crazy.
So what were you both actually doing in the 80s?
I was being a child. I was born in 1980. I do remember a very specific, I think it was my nan's 80th or 70th or something.
Oh, wow.
I did the Thriller dance. I dressed up as Michael Jackson. And the thing is, I hadn't learnt the dance. So it was on TV, on the video, and I was copying it. It wasn't a brilliant showpiece, but that's a lot of what I was doing in the 80s.
I love that question. I was born in 85, so I was a baby. But I do remember moments like late 80s, being a really little girl and seeing like the women in my family in their red nails, red lips, red shoes. They were just like really more demure than what I think they dressed in, more of a like demure way, and a lot of power dressing. And I just remember being a little girl and I wanted to be a lady. I couldn't wait to like grow up and dress up. So I totally get my entire life playing Cameron, getting to like reenact the moments in the wardrobe. So it's so fun.
Do you remember any sort of adults in your life reading Rivals at the time?
Well, I do remember Rivals being on the sort of a high shelf, and like no joke, it was next to The Joy of Sex in my dad's study, and my dad was a vicar. So it was above,
well,
it
I
was
knew
like
that about
above
him, so
the line
like,
of all the
book.
Bibles and stuff. It was genuinely above that. So I gathered that it was some sort of racy book, but to be honest, I would go and look at The Joy of Sex rather than have to read words.
I love the, like, basically plastic wrapped in the supermarket level of like, there's that top shelf stuff. Yeah. That's so funny. And then did you have any sort of preconceived notions of it coming into this?
Well, just that it was steamy. And when I told my mum that I was playing Rupert Campbell Black, she let out this guttural laugh at the idea. She understood what it meant more than me, I think.
So has she read the book?
She had read some of them when she was younger. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's so great. So did you have to, I guess you didn't have to warn your parents then about
They knew what was up.
They knew what they were walking into. Yeah. Did you have to tell any of your family, like, hey, viewer discretion?
Yeah, just a little heads up. This is what's happening. Yeah, for sure.
Working with horses, any favourite horse actors?
Wow, as in the actual horses?
Yeah, did you have a fave?
That's a great question. I really enjoyed Sorsal, who was my Polo pony. Yeah, he was really responsive and really good and made me look really good, which was great, yeah. Yeah, he was awesome. His dialogue was less good.
And no offence meant, but were you actually playing Polo?
Offence taken. Yes, I was, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, obviously we had doubles as well, but we did a bunch of it, yeah. We learnt loads of it, yeah.
Was that quite like a learning curve for you as well?
Huge learning curve, yeah. Yeah, it was brilliant though. I mean, it's incredible to get to learn new skills in a job. And like, yeah, I absolutely loved learning how to ride horses for this job. And yeah, it's incredible. And the ponies are so different from, show jumping horses. So yeah, it was really interesting.
Are you a bit jealous of not getting to ride any?
Have you not been on a horse?
I'm not
yet, have you?
jealous.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, that's a little scary to me, and uncomfortable. Like whenever I've gone horse riding, it's a little uncomfortable,
That's
and I
fair.
guess I don't go enough to kind of like adjust and get used to it. But I'm okay. I'll leave that to you guys.
Okay. Cut 2, season 3.
I'm on a horse.
Horse action sequence. Yeah.
Is there anyone who's actually scared of horses?
I mean, Danny doesn't love being on a horse. He's
Okay.
done really well, and he's really proud of himself, as he should be, but I think he often is ready to get off it.
So the rules of polo, crazy. All the different chukkers and everything. Are you now all in that? No.
No.
No. Nothing.
No,
Nothing.
I know how to do exactly the amount that I need to do and try and learn as much as possible, but no, I don't understand the rules.
And then obviously there's so many amazing parties on screen. Off screen, is it the same?
Well, I mean, there is a bit of partying, we all get on really well, but we have to get up really, really early in the morning and work really long
Yeah.
hours, which, you know, we love doing the job, but it's not so easy if you've been out the night before, so I think everyone calmed down.
Especially when
a
you
bit.
have lines, and sometimes we
Yeah.
have monologues of lines, and we have really serious scenes
Yeah.
that you gotta like. The tone of our show is pretty fast paced, so in order to get those lines
That's
out, you
it.
gotta be prepared, and you have to be ready, and you have to like know your stuff. So
And we're supposed to look attractive as well.
Exactly.
We're all hungover as well. It's
Right.
harder.
So it's basically just like a gorgeous staycation and like the best of the British countryside.
Exactly, yeah, no, it's amazing, yeah.